Hey guys, content creator here, and if you ever wondered what a round 500 DDT balloon looks like, well, look no further, because that is how it looks like. But we're not done, of course. We know the round 500 DDT is fast and all, but what kind of towers can stop it? And that's what we're going to find out today. So based on what I saw in the last video that I did of sandbox shenanigans, aka the round 500 pink balloon, it seems like this would be interesting to test with stronger balloons. So yeah, but before that, before I get any comments that I know I'll get in this video, that I hopefully won't get any more after I do this. So yeah, we're gonna do it because we have to, just to shut all of you up.
Say the line!
ISAB. Come or regrow red.
Yay!
Well, there it is. Hope you're satisfied. Now let's get to the real action. First, let's test and see how much HP this thing has. Because we know, based on the round 500 pink balloon, that balloons are about 9x to 10x faster on round 500 compared to normal. So here's how we're gonna kind of test it. Get a 005 glue to stall DT forever, because you can totally do that. And well, a quick way to test is by using the mob eliminator, but after testing previously, I noticed this one thing with the mob eliminator that some of you may not know. Let me just send it out first. So it's stuck permanently. And if I press on this ability, nothing happens. Because it turns out you actually need cam protector for this ability to work. So in case you didn't know, well, now you do. I literally didn't know until today. Because I thought it would work like the boat ability, but apparently not. You need to get a radar scanner, use this once, and how much damage? 45 hundo per. So you know it's got at least 45 hundo. And if we use it a second time, which it probably should break, this thing looks like it's almost dead. Alright, 7,500 approximately. That should be about the exact HP if we include the damage from this. If we ignore the damage to the ceramic, it's a little over 7,500. So yeah, that's what it takes to beat a round 500 DT. And I guess I'm going to test a bunch of random combinations of high-level towers and see what works. Without any permastalks, by the way, so like, no cripple mob, none of that. And I think a fun thing to test is how many more maulers does it take to kill it? Just one of them. All under a mib, and all on 230. Just a casual around 20 more maulers, all under a mib, with jungle drums. Let's see how much damage this does. Yeah, not even close. Especially when half the maulers don't even connect. Try that again. Grand Sabo just for kicks. Yeah, so it's pretty clear we need a much stronger defense. So, be right back. Alright, perma spike, baby. Just let it accumulate spikes for a casual couple minutes, which should be more enough to take down a DT. Let's see. Assuming it doesn't hop over, which it just did. So yeah, not even the perma can handle it. Wow. The damage doesn't register fast enough. I mean, you see it did 1,000 damage, but not even a fifth of what the DT has at this rate. See that? Kinda weird. Let's see what happens if we maybe slow it down to half. So, one Sabo. I think just in advance, we'll have a bunch of Sabos in the corner here, under the shade, so they don't overheat. Just for any future tests where we might need an extra Sabo. So, what if we slow down the speed in half? How much damage will register? Do you think it's double? So, 2,200 or so? Let's see. Slow down. Send it out. 2422 before and after. Yeah, if you assume double, then you're wrong. Because I was above 5,000. Almost enough, but not quite. So it looks like the slower the balloon, obviously the more damage it can register on the Spike Factory, because it doesn't skip over quite as fast, so not quite proportional that way. Interesting. So let's see if we can eventually pop it. I.e. by using Ice and Ninja. Like this. Do this. DDT. Slow down. Okay, a little too much actually. Never mind. That didn't work. Actually, never mind, it did work. Because I guess the DDT isn't full speed anymore after it thaws. Cool. Well, now we move into bigger things, I guess. And I think there's only one logical next step. And that's right. We're going straight for the temple. Because I don't think anything else that we spam full map of will even make a dent in DTs. Unless you stall them entirely, but that's not the point. I'm sure what everyone wants to see is this. At least this first. So let's go. We're gonna sacrifice a max temple. Gonna skip support for this one, just cause. Since we're gonna test this temple solo, don't really need the buff or the benefit from the support. Just want to get the strongest plain temple possible, and we'll start with a tier 4 and work our way up. See how much of a temple, how strong of a temple do we need. Eventually, if we need it, Alchemist buff, Gwen buff. So, Camo Village, this guy doesn't have camo yet. Mib 2, because why not? Just in case the bomb can't hurt the DT. 230. And let's see how much damage it does. So for reference, needs about 7,500 damage. And only a fifth of that can be done before it exits. So we got some work to do. Got some work to do, folks. Now before we upgrade to a True Sun God, let's see if we buff this thing to the max. So I'm talking about Permabrew, Gwendolyn buff, hell, even Call to Arms. I have a feeling at this rate we might be able to do it. But let's let the action speak for itself. So 1500 it already had, and nope. Not even close actually. Oh wait, I forgot to activate this. Try it again. 3900 before and after. Damn, only 7100. So not even half the DT's HP has been taken off. Let's maybe add a Sabo to the mix and see if it makes a difference. Sabo, send out, Call to Arms. Let's go. It's getting damaged. I think it's gonna pop it. No. False alarm. Still not enough. Literally every buff in the game. Plus half speed. Still doesn't give the temple enough time to pop it. I guess the only next step, logical next step, is this upgrade. Let's do it. So 50k of every single category. We got magic already. We got support. Now if only you could test a vengeful temple, but sadly this is sandbox in case you didn't know already. So we can't test the vengeful temple. Sadly we can only test the plain True Sun God, which is only like a 10th as powerful as the vengeful temple. The difference is pretty insane. But ah well. What can you do? So we got our 5th tier temple now. We're gonna test it with only the Gwen buff for now. And see how that does. Well, and 230, but that's it. No Alchemist just yet. Let's go. Let it rip. Wait, that's kinda weird. The damage count went up 10k, but for some reason the DT didn't pop. Even though the DT has less than 10k health. So what's up with that? I just realized math isn't adding up. So what's going on here? Looks like we need an intervention, I think. Because if I send this, it should already be popped by now, in theory, right? Unless, of course, the math is wrong, which it is. 69. Nice. Alright. No Sabo yet. We'll do this. DT. Let's go. And does the 5th tier temple have enough to pop it? Come on. I think it popped, but that was like way too close. Good to know that to pop a round 500 DT, you need a max temple with max buffs. And with Call to Arms active. Easily affordable, am I right? Let's test with only Sabo this time. No Call to Arms. Do that. Send out DT. Will the half speed make a big difference? I think it will. Oh yeah. DT didn't get past the second loop this time. So there it is, folks. There's the temple. which is basically the strongest we can do in Sandbox. And there's really nowhere to go from here, is there? Other than down. So in case you guys want to know, let's just do some stupid tests. 10 Dark Champions, ignore the village. Let me just see how this does. All that purple, but not even close. Not even close, boys. I think we need even more. So be right back. How about now? Any progress? Look at that leg, by the way. Look at that leg going. Looks like we need some more. Okay, there's no way this doesn't work. I'm afraid to add any more because, I'm afraid my PC will blow up due to lag. Because this is getting worse and worse. Let's just sample this. How about now? Maybe less of these purple things will whiff this time. What do you guys even call this, by the way? These purple projectiles. I'm not sure what the name of them is, but regardless, finally, only took a casual 40 Dark Champions and a Sabo for us to finally kill one DDT. Now, as for fortified DDTs, I don't think I want to try that. Actually, I did forget one thing. How about that fortified DDT since we forgot to test it that time? Let's go. 1, 2, send. How much damage is it doing? 20k and going up. Even though he doesn't even have this much health. And hey, it does look like it's enough. But we literally need to throw everything, including the kitchen sink, at it for it to pop. Because without the Sabo, you'll see it's not doable. Try this. Call to arms. DT. And I can't even see how much health it has. But yeah, no cigar. Well, I don't think there's much to test here, aside from filling up the map with other towers and laying my computer, so I think I'm going to call here. If you guys have suggestions for what kind of round 500 stuff to test, do let me know, because I'm always looking into that. Because we got plenty of balloons left on the table, not just DDTs, not just pinks. Maybe some slower balloons coming next, but I think, for now, enough content here for today. Thanks all for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave that like, of course. In case you haven't already, do press that subscribe button, just to catch more of that BTD content coming your way soon. I'll see you guys in the next one.